morning vlog. Happy Monday. Figured I would do a couple days, a week in my life, something like that. Let me finish this ticket. Also, I figured I would do a little check-in about working for Wayfair. So let's dive into that while I'm working. If you don't know, my name's Rebecca. I work for Wayfair. I've worked for Wayfair since September 2020, so it's been about a year and a quarter at this point. I started out on the credit recovery team, which that team basically, when someone gets an item and it's incorrect, it's missing parts, there's a warranty claim, it all goes to them. So they handle those issues, and it's all supplier facing. And then I think May of 2021, maybe earlier than that. Actually, it was much earlier than that. I don't know. Sometime in early 2021, the credit recovery team made something called the agility team, which is what I was on. And the agility team basically helped out in the tickets when there was excess, but then when there weren't very many tickets to do, we were able to help out other teams. So we helped out WPI, which is wrong product investigation, carrier claims. Basically, we helped out with credit recovery adjacent teams. And then we also did QA, we did like large parcel, incomplete shipment uploads, like a bunch of like stuff that just wasn't involved in only tickets. So it was different every single day, which was awesome. I loved that team. And then let me go back. So this August, Wayfair had to let go of 900 people. Basically, projections were incorrect and the company had overhired for COVID and they couldn't maintain the amount of people that were hired for the long term. So they had to let go 900 people. Thankfully, I was not one of those people. But from that situation also came the need to kind of move other people around on teams. So I was on the agility team, and then I was given an hour and a half to make a decision about whether I wanted to join the flex team or not. So spoiler alert, I'm on the flex team now. Basically what the flex team does is what the agility team did, but instead of just for credit recovery related teams, it's for all of North America partner support, which is basically the supplier facing teams. So instead of just helping the 3 teams I knew, now we can help out every single team in the organization as needed. So different teams have different like peak levels or different busy seasons than others. So the idea with the flex team is that we will be dispatched to each team that needs help when they need it. So we started out with the fur team, which is Castlegate inventory and Castlegate related teams. If you don't know, Castlegate is it's like a holding facility for inventory for suppliers. So suppliers will ship their goods to Castlegate and then Castlegate will ship their goods to the customer. It's like a holding facility basically. Yeah, so basically we've been helping this team for 4 months. Initially, I was told this team would be different every single day, would be doing something new, helping out a different team. Longest we'd be with a team would maybe be like a week or 2 in a really busy season, but that was not the case. So we're first into the fur team in September, and it's now December 12th, and we're supposed to be helping this team until the end of the year. This whole period has been very rocky, and like I said, I documented all of this, so if you want to like see me literally crying, go back and watch some of the other videos. But basically what happened was the fur team was in the deepest, darkest hole. They had like thousands of tickets in a backlog. They basically were very, very underwater and did need a lot of help. Unfortunately, when we were able to help them, they did not have any training materials. And then on top of not having training materials, the person that was training us was not they were a subject matter expert and not a trainer. So basically trainers know how to talk to people and know what needs to be learned first and like the order of events and kind of what's needed, right? Subject matter experts are just how it sounds. They know everything about the topic, or they know a lot about the topic that they work on. So like I was a subject matter expert in credit recovery, but I wasn't a trainer. So basically what happened was the subject matter experts trained us, but they weren't fully equipped to train. It was all over the place. They didn't have the right materials. They would also go into things that we wouldn't need to do, but that they did. So ultimately it just got like, in short, it was just like a really bad experience. Just because the trainer, or the person that was training us, wasn't equipped to train. And then on top of that, they didn't have the training materials. And then on top of that, once we finished our training, I say finished, because we went through all the, like, what we thought would be the majority of what we were going to see. And that wasn't the case. And what happened was we learned, we learned how to manage unavailable items. Like, why would they be unavailable, how to handle that with the supplier, how to make them available to be shipped, all that kind of stuff. So we learned how to do that. And then after those trainings, we were told verbatim to just work any ticket, regardless of if we've been trained on or not. And if we're unsure about what to do, we can ask questions. So we were being encouraged to work things we weren't trained on how to work, and then just to ask questions if we didn't know. And the issue came up with that, where if we don't know how to work on something, we don't even know where to start. In this particular ticket, the suppliers could literally say anything, and we would just have to try and decipher what they're looking for, because there's so many avenues. One question can lead down 4 roads, but it's each road is because of a certain thing they might say about it. So basically it was just no matter, we went through hours and hours of training, but regardless of that, we couldn't do all of the work because we still didn't know everything. And then once we would ask the questions, we would have to wait hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks for answers. So this team had tickets that were already in a week-old backlog, where tickets are supposed to be touched within a few days, maybe a day or 2. And so these tickets had 2 weeks plus of a backlog. So they've been sitting and waiting. And then they get to us and they have to wait another week before we get an answer on how to handle it. And when we would get an answer, it'd be 2 things. One would be that the ticket needs to be transferred somewhere else, and it's not even something that we do. Or 2, actually I guess there's 3. 2 would be given a valid answer. Or 3, just to give an example, I had an inventory question. So I asked the fur team, and the person just said, "Oh, you want to enter a warehouse ticket." What am I entering a warehouse? What am I trying to find out? Why am I entering this ticket? What am I supposed to do with the information after I get it? There was no whys, there's no hows, there's no look here and this is how I figured this out. It was just oh, just do this, which wasn't beneficial to anybody. It just, no matter what, it didn't go well. It was just it's been a mess, and it has been since September, when we first joined on helping this team. So that has been that. We are, thankfully, from my credit recovery work that I did previously, I know how to help out many of other teams. So thank God for that. So right now I'm helping the women's team. Actually, backtrack. So we're helping the fur team. It's messy. On top of it being messy, we're supposed to be with this team for the entire year since we started the flex team. So from September to December, to the end of December, we're supposed to help out this one team. 2 weeks ago, we ran out of tickets to work. Fully did not have any work to be doing. There were days I spent 6 hours watching LinkedIn learning videos. Under no circumstances should that have been the case. So unfortunately that was 2 weeks ago. Thankfully for me, I have training from when I was with credit recovery to be able to help out other teams. So I'm helping WIMS right now, which is the Where Is My Stuff team. Basically what happens is anytime a customer calls, chats, emails, whatever, anytime a customer contacts Wayfair to say, "Hey, I don't have my order yet," it creates one of these tickets. So considering that it's the holiday season and we just had a lot of sales and it's just really busy, this team is underwater. So thankfully I can help them. However, the rest of my team is still stuck doing the fur tickets, and they get like 2 tickets a day maybe because that team doesn't need our help anymore. But unfortunately, management is planning the new year. So for the new year, for January, possibly later, but at least what they say is for January, we'll have a plan of what to do. But for right now, this entire last month of the year, we don't have any, or I do, thankfully, but the majority of my team does not have work to be doing. They're literally wasting time watching videos, doing trainings, and sure, like, they're still learning and we're still like are doing something, but we're not being as beneficial as all of us on this team are. And it's honestly kind of mediocre, what the work that we're doing at this point, because we can't do anything else. So yes, that is that. So all this to say, I still recommend working with Wayfair to a lot of people. Especially coming from somebody that I don't have a formal education. And I still have this awesome career with a lot of growth in my future. And I wouldn't have the opportunities I have in a lot of other jobs like I do for Wayfair without an education. So thankfully, I do think this is a great option for people without an education, which sounds bad, but I mean, it's also a great opportunity for people with an education as well. So yeah, and a lot of it too comes back to like what team you're on and what your manager is. Like my previous manager was truly incredible. They helped me grow. They like would provide me with opportunities that I might not have seen, or when I came to them with an opportunity to be like, hey, I think this might be a good fit for me, they would tell me why or why not. They would like look into it with me instead of just being like, no. Where my manager now, unfortunately, like most recently I came to her with like a job opportunity that would take me off of the team I'm on now, put me in a whole different role that looked to be really promising, and I was really interested in it. And I think this is in another vlog too. But basically what she did was tell me that no way, there's absolutely not a chance that this is going to be a good fit for you without even like having the opportunity to try. So that's discouraging for sure. But overall, working with Wayfair has been incredible. I wouldn't be able to afford the life I have if I didn't work with Wayfair at this point. Like I live very, very comfortably. I'm financially stable. I have a 401k, which is cool. Like I can pay for my wedding, which is awesome. Like there's definitely a ton of benefits from working with Wayfair. And I do still like it. I like it enough to keep staying and keep coming back. I'd be lying if I said I didn't look for other jobs frequently, especially on credit recovery, I never once thought about leaving Wayfair. Since coming to the Flex team, I think about leaving Wayfair probably every other week. Maybe like twice a month, seriously, I will be like looking for jobs and actively like working on my resume and cover letters and things. So yes, I will say working with Wayfair has been awesome, and it still is good. It's not like, I think in reality, I took off my rose-colored glasses, the stars came out of my eyes, and I can finally see this job for what it is. I think when I first came to Wayfair, I know I just came out of having like 6 jobs in 1 year. It was September 2020, so it was pretty early on in the pandemic, and it was just a hectic year. Josh and I weren't in the best place at the beginning of the year, so everything was just like not going for me. So for the beginning of being with Wayfair, it was the best thing ever. I was watching one of those, my 2 videos of like my reviews of Wayfair, and I can tell I'm like giddy about it. I'm so excited. And granted, I still have that feeling on sometimes, but more times than not, I can just see this for what it is. Like I have a great job. I work for decent people. I make good money, and there's great opportunity. I will say that. So all this to say, good morning, happy Monday. I do still love Wayfair. I would still recommend Wayfair to most anybody. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep working, stop talking, and I'll see you guys later. I think I'm just gonna do a few days of my life. nothing really crazy going on this week. I'm gonna go grocery shopping today at the gym. We have a party this weekend for a game night with our close friends, so should be good. But for now, let's get to work. I'm telling you, like, Wayfair might be frustrating, but having this ability to just work from home with my cat on me, it's a good life. Hello vlog. Back from the gym, did a chest and tricep workout, and it's in the same plaza as a grocery store, so I went grocery shopping. Now, time for a haul. I've shown you that I've gone grocery shopping in like the past 3 vlogs, but I haven't shown you a haul. So today you're getting it. We have Gatorade, Cokes, Sprite, and bubbly water. All right. And then, not normal purchase, a big ass Tito's because I'm making a sangria and other things. Let's see what we got in this bag. Freezer pizza, meal prep food, oranges, again for the sangria. Yogurt, pasta sauce, deli meat, sliced cheese, salmon, sausage. This is also for Josh, who's watching the haul over there. Ground turkey. All right, that's all for that bag. There's confusion. All right, in the vegetable bag, we have zoodles, zucchini noodles, green beans because I didn't have any broccoli. What do we got? Salad kit, grapes, salad kit, bananas, anything else? Oh, and blueberries for the sangria and for a little bit of munchies. All right, last bag. Chips, thin spaghetti, which is apparently different than angel hair, who knows. Cake mix for a recipe I'm making for Christmas, which isn't in a few weeks, but I just got it now because it was on sale. Protein bars, popcorn, Pop-Tarts for Josh, peppermint extract, and that's everything. Thanks for watching this haul. I'm gonna put all this away. I'm gonna hop on the bike for 30 minutes and then shower, dinner, all the fun stuff. Josh is going to Buffalo Wild Wings with his friend to watch the football game, so I get the house to myself tonight.
Hell yeah.
Party time. It is Vlogmas, so have all my videos in the queue I haven't watched today. We're here only 8, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna do this, hop on the bike for a quick ride. Probably gonna do 30 to 45 minutes as normal. She's really going at this piece of tape. Miko is being the biggest little snuggly today. I'm in the sweatsuit again, obviously. It's so comfy, I'm gonna order so many more colors. It's just what I have to do. Oh, you can't see, but Josh and his friend Billy and Billy's wife are off to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game. I'm good. Don't wanna do that today, so I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a wrap, probably, or freezer pizza, watch the rest of my Vlogmas I gotta watch, and call it good. I do have to vacuum, but I'm just not feeling it today, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I'll show you my dinner tonight, but then beyond that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Got some grapes, a nice thick old turkey, spinach, lettuce wrap, some sliced cheese. YouTube, I'm ready for my night. Another day, another bike ride, watching some YouTube. It's still dark out, but it's 6 a.m., so let's keep working. Tullis is so funny, she loves this box. So cute. Hello vlog, I have my white strips in. Probably shouldn't have started a vlog right this very second, but it is what it is. This is real life. As you saw, I went to the gym, rode the bike this morning. Now I'm doing my white strips. I'm working today. It's a short day. I'm out early at 4. Have my dress appointment this afternoon. All the alterations except for the bustle should be nearly done, so the dress should fit me and won't need to be like pinned or anything. And I'm changing a big aspect of it, so I'm excited to see how that turned out and all that. There's a small part of me that wants to show every person on the face of the earth my wedding dress. The other 99% want to keep this fucking thing a secret and have no one know except for my mom and Josh's mom, which is good. I've done pretty well so far, but literally, like, I've had people begging me to see this dress because it's just very me and it's perfect. So anyway, I just think it's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna do that today. You guys won't be able to see, obviously, because no one's gonna know what it looks like except for my mom and Michelle until the wedding day. But yeah, I'm just working away, drooling because of my white strips. 10 out of 10 recommend. They do really work. I do them 2 times a year. Big fan. There's chaos happening in the office right now. Toulouse is crying. Josh is wrapping gifts. Nico's climbing all over the paper. Lots going on here, but I'm on a 15, so I'm enjoying every second of it. Oh, no, you hit her! Look, she's scared. That's so mean. God, she's running away from you. She's terrified.
Okay.
She hates you.
She does not. Oh.
Perfect.
Okay. We should have enough. I have to be.
Nico, you don't need to fight your sister anymore. You definitely have enough for all the, yeah.
Yeah.
What is going on over there? Nico, you can't hide. Oh my god. No. On my lunch break, eating my normal meal prep. I'm gonna upload some videos to edit later on and then watch some YouTube. So time to enjoy my broccoli, rice, and chicken sausage. Woo! Hello. I am working tickets like the usual. It is 2 o'clock, so 2 hours left of my day. Like I mentioned, I'm getting out early because I have wedding stuff to do. And since the wedding was on the mind, I figured I would try and think more about my Bachelorette, which I don't really want to do like the stereotypical whole thing. But I do want to have like a girls' night with my bridesmaids, Caitlin, and my mom and Josh's mom. I think that'd be really special. So I'm gonna do at least that and probably some other little events on the weekend, but I'm trying to figure out when I want to do it. Part of me wants to do it in February before lacrosse starts, but another part of me just wants to do it the weekend before the wedding. We're getting married in May. But it's kind of hard to figure out what I want to do and like think about planning it and all that kind of stuff. Like ultimately it's like on me to like plan it, but then like obviously I'll have the help of the bridesmaids and my sister and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know what to do. I wish somebody would do it for me, but I also don't want anyone else to do anything for me, so it's kind of a battle there. But anyway, figured I'd just check in. I'm working and I'm definitely not counting down. I'm like getting a little nervous about my wedding dress. I don't know why. Like I think I'm nervous that it's not gonna look the way I think it's gonna look, because we are changing, like we're doing a big thing to it that's getting adjusted. And I think in my head, it'll look really good with the change made. But another part of me is like nervous it's not gonna look the way I think it's gonna look. We'll see. I'm excited. It's just like an excited nervous, but yeah, anyway. I'm not gonna vlog any more of me working today because it just gets pretty boring, but I'll check in later. This isn't usually what we see right now, but it's 4:30 on the way to the seamstress, and the sun is still, well, it's not out, but it's setting, so we love to see that. But I'm en route. Driving home now. just left my seamstress and it is so good. The dress is 10 times better than it was. All the changes we've made so far, and I say we, like I'm not doing anything, she's doing all the work, but it's like my idea. Anyway, it is so much better. Everything looks awesome. I'm not gonna see her again till April, so I'm gonna miss the dress, and I want to show every fucking person ever, but it's worth the wait for sure. But I'm headed home. I gotta call Josh to let him know to start dinner, and I'll see you guys later. Good morning vlog. Hello. Watching some YouTube on the bike this morning. Today's portion of the vlog probably won't be that interesting because I'm not doing anything. This is my workout for the day. I have to work. I'm gonna vacuum later. Like, not really exciting stuff going on, but we'll see. Something that is exciting. We're 150 days from the wedding. Exactly. Very crazy. It's gonna go by so quickly, I'm sure. But yeah. Anyway, I have both the girls over here watching my VLOGMAS, and I'll check in whenever I'm doing something today, or I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see about that. Got the beans, got my protein yogurt. I am gonna end the vlog off here. I'm gonna pick it back up for this weekend, do a little party prep, hang out with my mom, all the good stuff. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you like these work days of my life and a full-on job recap instead of just me crying for a couple minutes of a video. If you like this, don't forget to like it, comment something down below, and I'll see you guys next Monday.